Very good. All right. So now we will have Mr. Daniel Wilson. He will do a poetry piece for us. And he's a local artist. Let's give a hand for our local artists. Yeah, and come on up, come on up.
You're welcome.
Chief Tata, the tribute that you've seen here for him. Chief Tata was an extraordinary human being. He is a Mayan chief from Guatemala, and he's the keeper of the Mayan calendar. A lot he knew up here. And basically, if we could just keep those doors shut, we could just keep those doors shut. And basically, he came here with a message. The message was, let's do something that affects the next 7 generations. Let's do something that you can walk away with, okay? I don't want you to just come and enjoy yourselves, and entertain and say, oh, that was a great festival. But I want you to come and say, man, I learned something today. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to apply this information to my life, or however you may do it. And he also came to Project Row Houses where we were at, and he said something very outstanding to me. He said, you need to stay here in America, and you need to do the work that you know you're supposed to do. And you are one of the ones that are going to affect the next 7 generations. So that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm going to do. I want you all to do the same, because we are all in a human family together.
And Tata, our culinary has gone on.
Yeah, he's passed away.
But he left us with this message, and this is one of the reasons that we're doing the afest on this International Day of Peace, which we'll tell you about in a little bit.
Yes, and make sure you guys log on the website and www.afestinternational.org and learn about Think Peace International, as well as the afest and other events we have going on. This is Daniel Wilson. Shortly after Daniel Wilson, we will have Extremities, I believe, and then after that we'll have Cali Rumba. Cali Rumba came all the way here from Dallas. They're originally from Cali, Colombia, and they're going to do some special dancing for us. So keep your seats. Okay, thank you.
How everybody doing today? That's good. Okay, my name is Daniel, and I speak spoken poetry based about the truth and what's going on in the world. And this poem is called Dreams. I live in a world where dreams come true. How a forceful mistake can turn to a joyous praise. Nothing can consume your mind of failure, because everything else became alien into a spaced-out world. And it's like basically that part means that whatever you want to be and whatever you want to do, you can do it. A lot of us, we have dreams and these visions of what we want to do since we were a little kid, but once you tell people and they say that you can't do this, you can't do that, we forget our dreams and put them to the side. But you gotta realize, once you speak your dreams to existence, it's gonna come back to you. You have to put the hard work and dedication into it. And once you put hard work and dedication to anything, you have to put God first and put your vision into it. You can be it. It's like I had a dream of being a lawyer as a kid, and now I'm in school right now going to be a lawyer. So it's like you can be anything that you want to be. You have to keep God first and just, you can do it. I believe in all my people, and a lot of things right now going in the world is that they trying to separate us. There's no such thing as black and white. I believe we all one race, we all one color, we come from all one man. So when you're out there in the world, you have to think smart and pay attention to what's really going on, because a lot of things that's unseen that we don't know. Peace and love with you all. Thank you.
All right, everybody, performing now will be Extremity. All right, come on up. And then after Extremity, we will have Cali Rumba. Okay. Okay, I'll get it for you. Yeah, you gotta treat the ladies like ladies. And you guys, we're going to have an interesting type of a fashion show coming up next too. So I'll let you know about that when we get to it. All right. It's too high? All right. Who knows about mic stands? That show, though. All right. She got it? All right. Okay. So our ancient history discussion will be rolled into the nationality discussion. So that'll be later today. Okay. All right. You ready? Awesome. Hold on, you guys.
How are we doing this afternoon? How are we doing this afternoon? There we go. First, I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity to be here to share my creative gift amongst many other talented and spiritual people. And it's always amazing to see that in the midst of all the chaos in the world, that different people can come together from all walks of life on one common ground, on one God, one belief, and one love. So let's give ourselves a round of applause for that. This poem is actually one of my newer poems. I love imagery, I love the use of personification, and I love having fun with historical facts. So we're just going to see how this goes. I am Poetess Extremities, and this is my farewell to ableness. What's in a name when the identities of DNAs are so many? Call me Dane, chameleonistic and ever evolutionary and change seed. Names are limited, they place bars on the spirit, especially when they don't quite fit or they're called out of turn, like monkey wrenches that toss off planet axes, or libraries full of books sure to hide real facts, or adult hips squeezed in high school jeans. I can't quite put my thumb on what my soul really means. So for now, just call me uncategorized. My father, Kosi Yamakosi, formed my genes in unraveling timelessness, and if any of this seems strange, then rearrange all the languages and lyrics, alphabets, and hieroglyphics on your mental papyrus and call me present day history. Or history's present. A hint of sack of jaspers and jades, exuding a gentle shock to the chakras when I touch. I tase amongst my many gifts. Call me Ms. Jackie of many trades. Original woman, coppers of darker shades, reflective of my father's gold as I master his design and plan. I ran across anthologies of time for this specific time to speak in your mind. Call me an extended hand. A genie's message in a crown royal bottle buried under black mounds of sand. Do a double take. Call me the sacred namesake of many queens whose eyes have seen many things. They shine like jewels and legacies rings or crystal quasar prisms I drop in my Converse sneakers when I rock to stay grounded in inverted worlds. My inner doves and pearls shine like casino dice that improve in life's crap game. Call me royal flush. King, queen, jack, and joker spread. Aces high, deuces wild, chicks stacked, purple, green, black, and red, all swept into volumes of books that have already been read, of words that are already said, regurgitated like vomit. Somebody called a doc, my books went missing. Call me Mrs. Enoch. My word soup is fed to restoration's head. Some looking at my tail, all overlooking hands that could have sworn I wasn't holding ish. Call me underestimated. Incubated and underground, no need for fancy facades or chariots, just dust off my musket. Call me Harriet, I love it. Major money markets invested in artificial lips, tips, and hips. Call me imitated, duplicated, never that. I go back like Marvin Gaye's old 8 tracks. I sip Wilder's Kool-Aid in the back seat of my daddy's old Cadillac. Call me classic, limited edition. Bent and flexed in every position to push positive change, impactful like boulders. The weight on the world on my shoulders and malicious intents get remorselessly rolled over. Call me God's fuel steamroller. Pumped by chemistries of lipstick-kissed alchemies. I choose my battles wisely now. Call me the Black Valkyrie. Just speaking these words against this foolish folly and sin and hope that it makes sense to the senseless. Call me unsinfully sinister. Just speaking these words that time has deemed factual. Hang the monument on the wall and call me artistically supernatural. I say you're beautiful, original in all of my ways. We as women are the earth and we stand so beautiful. It's said to be satanic. We stand accused, but we remain peaceful, yet passive. But don't get segment and the sweet B word confused. Call me Venus's muse. Unlearning to be lovers of gluttonous other cultures that rooted things in evil, and my comedic background came to my forefront and tapped my mohawk side in a dream and said there will be another. So I wash my face every morning and call myself a stolen legacy recovered.
Yeah! Yeah!
I sit straddle style on Saturn on drinking on a little bit of Miles Davis, B-words brew, and think of a master plan of creating a land where the only color is the color of the fruit of thy hands. Call me Maya Justice. See, names are limited. They place bars on the spirit, so there's no need for competitions or rivals or illusions of titles. I am a fragment of reincarnated DNA, so just call me Scribus. My farewell to alias, I am untitled. Poetess Extremities. Thank you.
Next, Kalirumba.
Turn me up. There you go. That's my fault. So give it up for Kalirumba. All right. I'm telling you, they are the best dancers I've seen. I'm telling you. Okay. So now, shortly, we will have Dr. Maxwell Narty with symptometry. Let me tell you something. The reason why I brought Dr. Narty here was because out of a personal testimony from me, I've used his products. I've been a part of his practice, and I'm telling you, he has just a great presentation for you all. He's made a difference for me in my life. There were some things that I thought I had to deal with, but because of learning more, because I wanted to be more aware of how to eat, for my enzymes, right? I'm not a vegan because somebody said, oh wait, it's time for you to be a vegan. You need to eat raw everything, I want to hear what the media is telling me to do. I want to investigate myself scientifically. I want to see why my cells act the way they do. I want to know why. Am I a moody person? Why can I be so negative? Why am I always positive? Why am I in the middle? Why? So once you get to know why your cells do what they do, once you get to know why your mood is the way it is, or if you have a disease, if something going on with you, diabetes, whatever, why is this happening to me? Then when you learn the why, then you'll find out the root cause of that why. Okay? And without further ado, I'm going to have a very respected man in my life. This is Dr. Maxwell Narty.
Do you have a small table?
Yes, I do.
Chair?
A chair?
Oh, no, this is small table.
This is a small one? Is this okay?
Yes, that's okay. That's good. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm very, very happy to be here today because we are all celebrating peace in all cultures. Is the amount of melanin in our skin that makes us dark, that makes us light-skinned, that makes us brown, and so on and so forth. Secondly, the melanocytes that are in our cells that will have to adapt to the climatic condition of where we are born. So if you are born where there is sunlight throughout the year, the melanocytes will have to adapt to the UV rays in that area so that your skin does not burn. So as a result, you become dark, you become a little bit brown. If you are born where sunlight is not seen or is not experienced or is not felt throughout the whole year and just a few months, and the rest of the months will be a bit cold, then the melanocytes will also have to adapt. And this also applies to the trees. We have trees in the temperate region, we have trees in the tropical region, and trees in the different parts of the world. So if we have different skin colors, it does not mean one is superior to the other or one is inferior to the other. But it's because of economic reasons. It's because of insecurity that some people feel that others should be down so that they should remain up. We are here to transcend all this human nonsense and stupidity so that we keep moving forward. What I did in order to even the playing field for all of mankind was I spent 14 years in different chromatographic laboratories in order to deconstruct the foods that people people eat. It was this deconstruction process that enabled me to know what is in corn, what is in apricot, what is in cassava, what is in this, what is in that, what is in manioc, what is in wheat, what is in farina, and so on and so forth. The Department of Agriculture, the US Department of Agriculture, gave us authorization to import foods from Thailand, food from different countries, and we tested them. And this is what I did that is not revolutionary, but sent the world in a different direction. I was able to pinpoint the natural chemicals in the foods that make a person predisposed to high blood pressure, to diabetes, to cancer, to different diseases, and there are 3,333 human diseases, and all these things are caused by gene shut down. The genes have shut down. It's because you don't know how to eat.
Right.
You don't know how to eat, and you expect God to come down here and teach you how to eat? No way. No way. You have to learn how to eat. That's why God gave each of us intelligence. Make use of your God-given intelligence, and when you are using herbs, know the difference between the herbs that hurt ourselves and the herbs that do not hurt ourselves. Know the difference between the foods that will hurt yourselves and the foods that will not hurt yourselves. Once you have been able to establish this difference, what will you do? The foods that don't hurt yourself, you can eat these foods 4 times a week, 5 times a week. The foods that hurt yourselves, you can eat them once every 2 months or once every 3 months. This allows your liver to produce the enzymes to break down and liquefy all the toxic chemicals in this. Now you look at milk. Milk, you say, okay, it's milk. It's good to drink milk. Fine. Originally, milk is not white. Milk is bleached. When you get unpasteurized milk from the farm, that is good. But there will be bacteria in this milk if you don't drink it quickly. This is why the people from the Maasai region in Kenya, East Africa, they drink milk and they have a window of time to drink this milk. After that, bacteria will infect that milk. If you drink it, you'll be very, very ill. That's why there is pasteurization. Now we have organic foods. Fine. These organic foods are the foods that do not have man-made chemicals in them. But even though they are organic, they still have the natural chemicals in them. So you have to know the foods that have the natural chemicals that will hurt yourselves and the foods that will not hurt yourself. After all these 14 years, I have come up with very simple books on the 45 foods that are good for the human race. And that is what I'm using now to steer people away from the dangerous so that they stop hurting themselves. If you have diabetes, I will not advise you to drink fruit to drink fruit juice. I will not advise you to eat any fruits at all, because the fructose in the fruits are 2 times stronger than ordinary table sugar. I will not advise it. Wait until your diabetes is cured, then you'll be able to eat some fruits at least once a week or once every 2 weeks. You can start with mango, you can start with papaya, One fruit I will never advise you to eat is apple. Apple is a devil fruit. I will never advise you to eat apple or drink apple juice. If you do, and you suffer from hyperactive attention deficit disorder, if you suffer from ADD, if you suffer from hyperactivity, if you suffer from short attention span, please stay away from apple juice. Don't ask me why. I've already told you why. There is formic acid in apple juice and in apples. What does formic acid do? It denatures our enzymes. We need enzymes to produce every brain essential and every body essential. If you are irritable, you wake up in the morning, nobody has talked to you yet, but you are irritable, you are moody, something is wrong.
Yes.
What is wrong is you have denatured the enzymes that keeps you calm, cool. You have destroyed your serotonin, and now you don't have serotonin anymore. That is why you are moody. You feel like slapping somebody. Somebody asks you a question, then you snap at the person, and so on and so forth. You are not supposed to be like this. You are supposed to be a decent human being who respects other human beings. But because you have stopped producing serotonin, you are no longer like a human being anymore. You are becoming like a wild animal among human beings. So what we have to do is go to the laboratory. For those, especially I had a few scientists who said, oh well, apples are good because an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Oh yeah, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Eat your apple and you see how rude you'll be. You see how restless you'll be in class. You see how you'll be very forgetful in class. And you see that you'll not be able to take an exam at all. Apples will make you feel sleepy. It will make you feel tired. And you have to know what the natural, not man-made, but the natural chemical in apple that makes you so tired, so fatigued. What is in apple? Well, they did not tell you this because they have to sell a bunch of apples. They have to sell apple juice. And they are in business to make money. They don't care about your health. So what we are doing is we are using science to guide you scientifically so that you stop making these mistakes. We need our children to take care of us when we are older and weaker, and they need their children also to take care of them when they are older and weaker. How will you feel when the child who is supposed to take care of you when you are older and weaker, you are now taking care of him or her? How will you feel? You have failed. You have failed. And that is not how it is supposed to be. We are supposed to help our children to become better than we are. And now, we need scientific knowledge to help us achieve this objective. What we do in symptometry is we address the root of every disease. Every woman is not supposed to have vaginal discharge. I'm telling you this now. And if you want to know more about this, you buy the book, buy the women's book, The Path to Optimal Women's Health. I am showing you the steps that you have to do in order to keep the female reproductive organ acidic. If you make it alkaline, you are going to turn the pH of the birth canal. A man also, your prostate is supposed to be alkaline, not acidic. That is the opposite. If your prostate is acidic and there are concretions in the prostate, your prostate will become enlarged. And once your prostate is enlarged, it will affect the bladder and it will be very difficult for you to urinate. What will physicians do? Physicians don't know anything about root cause therapeutics. If you go to them, they will say, all right, surgery. Okay, it's too big, right? All right, we have to cut it down. And then, after cutting it down, after reducing the size of it, it's finished. You become impotent. You have lost your manhood. You have lost your respect. And now you take it out on your wife. The least thing, you are angry. You are angry about what? I'm just asking you whether you want to eat this or you want to eat that. And you are snapping at me. Well, you did it to yourself. You had an enlarged prostate and you went to a physician and he did surgery on you. If you have called us, we will have given you some particulates to remove the extra concretions from the prostate. And we will have taught you also how to keep the prostate alkaline so that no more concretions come there. This is how it is done. We have women who have breast problems, lump in the breast, tumor in the breast. You go to a physician, they say, all right, you have a lump in the breast, surgery. We have to cut it out. They have no idea, no clue about how to reverse a lump. They have no clue about how to reverse a tumor. Now you have a tumor on the pond. Pond is right here. You have a tumor on the pond. You have a tumor in different parts of your brain. You have a tumor. What did you do to have a tumor on your brain? You don't know. You just go to a physician, all right, surgery. We have to cut open your skull and then take out the tumor. What about if another tumor comes again? We have to cut my brain the second time, the third time. This is what they are doing. And now you have root cause therapeutics to tell you, listen, you have a tumor, all right. Number one, stop eating raw onion. Never eat raw onion. Raw onion has allyl sulfide. And allyl sulfide is a cell tripper. By tripping the cells, tripping, this is how you have a tumor. And this can form anywhere. It can form in the breast, it can form in the prostate, it can form in the eye, it can form in the brain, anywhere. I want you to be enlightened, scientifically enlightened. Don't just go there and sacrifice yourself to the physician. No. And besides, no one can challenge what we are doing. No one can. Because if you do, we'll take it to the laboratory and see this with your own eyes and you keep your mouth shut. We have a school, American School of Symptometry. I founded this school. I wrote all the syllabuses and I wrote all the 26 books. And the federal government has granted it a 501c3 status, and we are in business. We are teaching and teaching and teaching, and we have physicians who are also studying with us. We have acupuncturists who are studying with us. We have herbalists who are studying. They now know what is in the herb that they are using. They want to know why the herb is working. It's not just a matter of doing it because this is how we have been doing it. And then my father passed it on to me and I'm also, no. Now you have to know why the herb is working. Now you have to know more about acupuncture. Why the meridians are recirculating, redistributing energy and rearranging circulation. Why? Now this is the time to use science to answer all these questions. No more ignorance, No more disinformation or misinformation. It is now time to have a full understanding of how your body works so that nobody takes advantage of you anymore. This is my message to you. Thank you. Now, let me see if you have only 2 questions. And this is a great occasion because Symptometry has been invited here, and you have the opportunity to know what is symptometry. Symptometry is root cause therapeutics. We address the needs of our cells. Our cells brought us here. And if you don't know how to take care of your cells, you will suffer before you die. There is no point in suffering. Keep living and living and living. Question number 1, from whom?
I have a question. Danny was telling me that lemons aren't good for you. Lemons? Lemons.
Lemon.
Yes, I thought they were good for you.
I would not recommend anybody to use, to open their mouth and put lemon or lemon juice or lemonade in their body. I will never recommend it because lemon in the human body causes too much acidosis, and acidosis denatures the enzymes. And once your enzymes are denatured, it will be very difficult for you to heal because you need enzymes to produce everything. Papaya has enzymes, but the enzymes in papaya is for the papaya, it's not for humans. We can only use papain for as digestive enzyme, and that's it. We need 35,000 enzymes to produce brain essentials. And if you drink lemonade, or you drink lime juice, or you just want to flavor something with lime, you are putting yourself in big trouble. Now, if you experience numbness and you come to symptometry for us to take care of your numbness will not go away because of the lemonade or the lime juice you are drinking.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Give me a sample of a basic meal plan.
Or a basic meal plan. Okay. One thing is we advise people not to have breakfast, lunch, dinner. No, no, no. Eat only when you are hungry. Don't tell the children, hey, it's 7 o'clock, dinner time. No. Please, in the morning, when children are going to school, watch them. If you have a child who is always sick after eating breakfast, give us a call quickly. That is not right. If a child is not feeling hungry for lunch, let us know. That's not right. The digestive problem that that child has digestive problems. We have to correct these digestive problems right away. Now, we have to work with you, the parent. What are you giving that child? So if I give you a typical meal, what is a meal plan? All right. I am originally from Ghana, West Africa. My meal plan will not be the same as your meal plan. So if you give me an idea about the kind of meals that you have from where you originate, I will be able to help you address the needs of your cells with these meals. This is how we do it. Taiwanese don't have Japanese meals. Japanese don't have Chinese people's meals, and so on and so forth. Your origin shows how your cells were acclimatized to the foods to which your mother introduced you at age 1, age 2, age 3, and so on and so forth. So if you tell me about the kind of meals you have in Argentina, in Guatemala, in this and that, I will be able to sit down and say, okay, according to the scientific research, there is too much cadmium in this food here. There is too much cyanide in this food. Apricot, for instance, people have breakfast in the morning with bread and apricot. I don't eat apricot because there is cyanide in apricot. So you have to know this. So that's why I said it's difficult for me to tell you, okay, all right, in the morning, eat quick oats. What about if you have pain in the leg? If you have pain, I will not advise you to eat quick oats because it is too much, it has too much fiber. And too much fiber removes zinc from your body. And in order for you to produce cortisol, you need zinc. And you are eating something for breakfast that is taking zinc out of your body. So people eat it because, oh, it's good for cholesterol. Well, why do you have high cholesterol in the first place? Who asked you to eat nuts? Who asked you to eat seeds? Who asked you to eat butter? Who asked you to eat margarine? You have to know all these things. So what we are doing is we are using science to guide you properly so that saturated fat does not get into your bone marrow. We have two bone marrows. We have the red bone marrow, we have the yellow bone marrow. The red bone marrow is what produces our cells, our red blood cells, white blood cells, and all that. Then the yellow bone marrow is the one that has fat. But there should not be too much fat in there. Because you are eating nuts, you are eating this. All right. The fat that is in the yellow bone marrow will migrate to the red bone marrow and will shut down the platelet making mechanism. As a result, you know some people who bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed and cannot stop. They just keep bleeding. They go to a doctor and they remove them. They do a tooth extraction and they'll be bleeding for hours. Okay. If you have a bleeding problem, you give us a call. If you have a white blood cell problem that is too low all the time, you give us a call. Maybe because of your diet, because of the saturated fat you were eating, now the yellow bone marrow got saturated and some of the fat has spilled into the red bone marrow section. So your diet depends on your origin. Just give us an idea and then we'll help you. But don't tell your children, hey, it's breakfast time. Let them know that, okay, food is ready. Then be watching. The one who is not ready to eat, watch again the second time, the third time. Then you give us a call. There's something wrong. A human being must be hungry, especially children. They must be hungry very fast. And if the child is not hungry, that's a big problem. Okay? All right, thank you. Yes, sir.
I wanted to ask if the list in your book, does it closely mimic Dr. Sebi's living food?
No, I know Dr. Sebi, and many patients who were with Dr. Sebi came to me because they were not getting results. Because Dr. Sebi asked them not to eat hybrid foods and all that. And when I was in the laboratory, what I discovered was, it is the amount of enzymes you produce that help you to digest many foods. And if you are not producing certain enzymes, taking you away from certain foods will not help you to achieve the objective. So our emphasis is learn to produce enzymes, and the few enzymes you have produced, do not denature them by drinking alcohol, by drinking lemonade, by drinking lime juice. This is what God has done. God has given us free will. You are free to do whatever you want with the body God gave you. If you like, go up there, throw yourself, and commit suicide. God is there, and God is looking at you. God will never say, oh my son, oh I love you very much, oh you'll be going to church every Sunday, please don't do that, please don't do that. God will never say that. You want to throw yourself into the river? Go and throw yourself in the river. But if you want to use your God-given intelligence to pick right from wrong, we'll tell you that, you know what? These foods are better for the human race. Carrots are not for us. Carrots are for rabbits. But you see, oh, you have to eat a carrot. Oh, it's good. Oh, salad. Oh, you must. Fine. When I'm treating a person who has epilepsy, you know epilepsy, seizures. And then you have Huntington disease. You know Huntington disease, where the person dances. He dances like this in the street. Everybody just dancing. That is Huntington disease. Korea. Okay. When I'm treating a person who has Huntington disease or who has epilepsy, seizures, you know, there are many women who have seizures when they are delivering a baby. They have seizures. I will tell them, don't eat this, don't eat green peas, don't eat green beans, don't eat carrots, because they will denature the enzymes that you need for body essentials or for brain essentials. So the list of the items that you see in these books, these are the items which, after I have added the positives and the negatives, there are fewer negatives. So they are good for the human race. So the ones that have too many negatives, please don't try it. I did not add spinach. Spinach is not there. No. Spinach, somebody has kidney stones, bladder stones. Then I ask them, tell me, what is your favorite food? Your favorite green food? My favorite green food? Oh, spinach. Thank you very much. Case closed. All right, now I know the root cause of your problem. Before I reverse your condition for you by bringing more osmosis into your bladder or into your kidney, you have to promise me one thing, and you have to comply with the recommendation. You are not going to eat spinach anymore. After 3 months, you went back for the test, no more bladder stones, no more kidney stones. It is the food we eat that makes us sick. And now we have science to tell us why. Thank you. Yes, please.
What is the root cause for thyroid? The root cause for thyroid.
Oh, the root cause of thyroid. Okay. You see, some people cook with Himalayan salt. Others cook with rock salt. After chromatographic studies, we have discovered that the amount of iodine, the amount of sodium, and the amount of iodine and the amount of sodium are not enough. The amount of iodine and sodium are not enough in Himalayan salt. This is why we are advising people not to cook with Himalayan salt. People who are cooking with rock salt, we advise them not to cook with rock salt either. We advise people to cook with iodized salt, because the ratio of sodium, chlorine, and iodine is 3:1. That is perfect. So when you are cooking, always add iodized salt to the food on the fire, not at the table. Take away all the salt shakers from your table. No salt shakers should be there, please. Because if you do, you need about 100 or more degrees of Fahrenheit heat to split chlorine from sodium in sodium chloride. That is the kind of heat you need to split it before it gets into your body. If you use the salt shaker to put salt on your food, your body heat will not be able to reach 100 degrees Fahrenheit or more unless you have fever. Unless you have fever. So what does it mean? It means the sodium and the chlorine and the iodine will form a stone, that will block the thyroid gland from producing T3 and T4. And this is how the thyroid gland problem will start. You have either hypothyroid or hyperthyroid. Either you start getting fat or you start getting lean, your eyes will be protruding, or you have other different the symptoms of thyroid disorder, whether hyper or hypo. All this depends on the ratio of sodium, chlorine, and iodine combination in the food. Always do that when you are cooking. It is boiling. That is the time to add salt. That is how you do it. Thank you. Yes, please. Okay, I think we are running behind now, and let other people also come to perform because I also enjoy it.
One more.
Yes, what would you recommend for an ADHD kid to eat?
ADHD, okay, ADHD, okay, that's right. I've cured countless cases, and we have the particulates that will help you to produce the brain essential that will extend the focusing time and the concentration time. But this is what I will do. But as a parent, what I would like you to do is, number one, take the child of carrots. Take the child of apples and apple juice. And once you have started, now watch their sleep. Watch their sleep. If they talk in their sleep, if they grind their teeth in their sleep, they have worms. So start, either if you have worm medicine, or you know a good herbalist who has wormwood or something, go ahead and do it quick. When your child is sleeping, go and take a peek and stand there for a few minutes and see what is happening. Is your child grinding his teeth or her teeth? Is your child talking in their sleep? Once you start addressing these ones, then it will be faster and easier to address the ADHD. Thank you.
All right, what did everybody think about that? Okay. Bill, do you have anything for us? Okay. I'm slowly transitioning, so that's why you're transitioning.
Hi everyone, we have a sign-in sheet going around. We're actually going to do a gift certificate giveaway. If you enjoyed the information you hear today, thank you, Danny Asbury L, for inviting us down. You can actually learn more about Root Cause Therapeutics, about symptometry, every Wednesday night on rootcauseradio.com. It's a live broadcast. We take questions on air just like we did today. And if you put your information on the sign-in sheet, you'll actually be entered into a drawing to win our $30 gift certificate. So you can actually use that for a prize today or online. Now the value of the books we have are actually $25 plus tax. If you were to buy them on Amazon, we do have an afest special where they're here today for $15. So we hope you take advantage of that, and we love connecting with you all. Thank you.
Great, great, great. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Narty, for coming. I'm very appreciative. Everybody else, you feel that way? You feel you gained something from this? Awesome, awesome. Well, you can always check him out at www.symptometry.com. Symptometry.com. www.symptometry.com. Okay, also, up next, we're going to have to push everybody back outside again. And because there's a capoeira performance that is going to be happening outside, as well as a couple of more performances, and then we're going to bring you back in here. And that'll be it. Ruetta Houston will be performing as well, and that's about it. So everybody, go afest! Go afest! All right. And you all, this is just transitioning. I got stuff on my face, right? Yeah, it's a performance coming up. All right. Oh, one more thing. We're also going to have a doll fashion show. So some of these lovely dolls will be having a fashion show.
I am Sharonda Gratney, chapter 39.
owning your own home, but didn't quite know how to make your dreams a reality. The Black Houston Real Estate Association have put together a community fair that'll help you gain information that you need.
For having this and the panel people on the panel. It's an awesome job, man. I'm so glad I came. So glad I came. 1%. Y'all have a good one. Thank you.
Took soap operas and made them into reality shows. It's still scripted.
There's a great event going on today. I look forward to seeing you here at the community fair. This is Sharonda Gradney. I am Sharonda Gradney. It's been a great event here with credit checks, banks here, and lending services. It's been a wonderful day today here at the community fair where they conducted credit checks, banks were on site, and a host of information was given out. So come on down and check it out. I'm Sharonda Gradney, Channel 39 News. So if you're still not sure about what avenues to go through when buying a home, contact the Black Real Estate Association. I'm Sharonda Gradney, Channel 39 News. Thank you. Yeah, I think I got it. I just feel like I don't know what the
www.alovedlifestyle.com. And I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Just send it in our comments and look forward to hearing from you there.
Hi, my name is Chris Alexander and I am the founder of the League of Extraordinary Women. Today we hosted our second roundtable discussion and I would love to have you join us again. Please contact me at loew@live.com and check out our new blog at League of Extraordinary Women without the E .blogspot.com. Thank you and have a blessed day.
My love, no. Use your hands. My love, no. My love, my love. Yeah, there you go. They're saying my love, my love. Oh, yeah. Okay, you can do me one more. So this one, just get right real, you know. Into it? Yeah. Really want my love. Straight eye contact, camera. My love, my love, no. My love, my love, they say my love, yeah, my love.
love, yeah.
Okay, keep going.
It's alright with me looking like this with that sun like that?
You want to stand with the sun to your back?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm just saying it's gonna look good.
I'm gonna see how it looks. But I don't want you squinting and shit though.
Yeah.
If I gotta squint, that's cool. Okay.
Good?
Yeah, try it now.
Alright. My love, no, no. You don't really want my love, no, no. Cause if you want, you be giving it back. My love, no. You don't really want my love, no. Cause if you want, you be giving it back.
Okay. Do it again.
You know I said it wrong, but I did like it.
Yeah, I mean, I could cut it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
My love, no, no. You don't really want my love, no, no. Cause if you want, you be giving it back. My love, no. You don't really want my love, no, no. Cause if you want, you be giving it back.
Can I do it again?
My love, no, no. You don't really want my love, no, no. Cause if you want, you be giving it back. My love, no. You don't really want my love, no, no. You don't really, if you want, you be giving it back.
Okay. Alright, come on.
Ready?
Yeah.
My love, no, no. You don't really want my love, no, no. Cause if you want, you be giving it back. My love, no, no.
Myself.
You really want my love, no. Cause if you want, you be giving it back. My love, no, no. You don't really want my love, no, no. Cause if you want, you be giving it back. My love, no. You don't really want my love, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Stay where you at. Okay, sing it.
My love, no, no. You don't really want my love, no, no. Cause if you want, you be giving it back. My love, no, no. You don't really want my love.